Hello guys, in this week's episode I'm going to be showing with you the differences between natural light and studio light. I'm Dave from TVR Creators and I make weekly YouTube tips to help you build your brand. If that sounds interesting to you, subscribe now. The first bit of value I want to discuss with you guys today is natural light. It's one of your strongest allies as a photographer or a filmmaker or content creator here on YouTube. It's a brilliant tool to think about. So if you're outdoors, obviously you've got the advantage of as much light as you want, especially on a sunny day. But then again, if you're trying to set a certain scene or a certain mood for a shot or a film or a bit of content, you know, there's lots of different times of the day you can use, and obviously if you want it cloudy and stuff like that. I know someone recently has just been used the snow is a great time. You got that great reflection light coming off the snow, which gives a really nice sort of wintry feel, obviously being snow, but you know, it just, you know, you can really set the scene outside. And one little tip I would add actually is if you want to really set the scene, or you want, you know, to really enhance the quality of your natural light, think about the sunset and the sunrise depending on the mood that you're going for, because it's just a brilliant, and I think they call it like the beauty spot or something, or the key spot. There's sort of half an hour initially when the light's going down or the sun's rising, and that's really when you can emphasize a certain scene or mood for the shot that you're going for. So that's something to bear in mind. Obviously when you're indoors, as you can see now, you know, you can open a window, you know, you can film next to a window, you can have some really nice natural light, and you know, if you've got a really good camera, or pick up most of the light even on a not so great day. But just bear in mind that you may need a studio light to enhance that light. But just, you know, again, realize that, you know, even with natural light you can do some really good shots, but if you want it professional, you're going to need that studio light. But ultimately, natural light is free and it's a great tool to use as a filmmaker. Now, a studio light is something I would highly recommend. Getting yourself one or a set of two softbox lights or studio lights. And obviously, you know, you don't have to get them. You can use a light or a lamp. I would recommend a energy saving bulb just because it tends to give off more natural light. And the beauty of them is you can position them wherever you want, depending on the mood that you're trying to set. You know, you can have them above you to make it look all creepy. You can have like low light and stuff like that, depending on the mood you're trying to set. Bear in mind that, you know, you can have the weather in the background while you're doing different shots. But what I love about soft lights and studio lights is obviously you can customize them however you want. And even as I'm going to show you now, if you buy a window using the natural light, you can reinforce the light, making it look more professional and just covering up the parts of your face that the natural light just can't get to. Using a softbox, and straight away you can see the enhancement of light, and it just makes your content look so much more professional. And the beauty of this, no matter where you are, if you've got a home studio, if you're filming in your garage, if it's just a bit dark, silly sound, if you can get an extension lead and you're in your garden and perhaps it's just a really dull day, you could use one outside. So just bear in mind that the customization for studio light is vast and there's so much you can do with it. And so what I like to do is just play around with different angles. And obviously as someone who wears glasses, you probably notice, I don't know if you can see it now, is I struggle quite a lot, even when I think I've got it, you know, in the bag type sort of thing, because of the reflection of my lenses. It's a battle that I have. So if you're someone who wears the glasses, if you don't worry about it. But something I find quite much of a pain, and how I try to get around this is I find by having the light to the side of me, it makes a huge difference. I don't know if you can see that now. If I sort of go like this, you can see the difference of the reflection. But quite often, if I'm not stood in the right place, you can see straight away that the reflection is reflection of my lenses, and it really is. You're going to get value from this video. So I highly recommend getting yourself a set or even just one softbox light, because they're absolutely brilliant and they'll give your content massives of value. I just want to bring to your attention, those of you that watch every week, you'll know this, but we have a really nice Facebook community group page. The link is in the description. You go and share your channels and your videos, ask questions. It's a really nice growing community. The link is in the description. Go and check it out. And also we've got a vast library of content here on the channel that may answer any of your YouTube questions to do with audio, lighting, editing and so much more. So go and check it out. Thank you again so much for watching. Have a great day and you guys rock.